Government plans to transform Mbarara Airfield into a mega international airport have generated both excitement and uncertainty among business leaders, exporters and tourism players in the region. Unlike other aviation projects driven mainly by tourism, such as the proposed Kidepo Airport, the Mbarara proposal is being framed as a logistics hub on trade routes between Brazil and China. The idea gained momentum after President Yoweri Museveni referenced it during previous campaign cycles, raising expectations of a major infrastructure shift in western Uganda.
The news from Mbarara right now, for them, they are waiting for me to go and say they are starting next week. The excitement and anxiety about this project is high. And when the president himself was in Boma, making campaign on his campaign day, he promised people that he's going to put a mega international airport at Mbarara.
It's a good one, but I think it is not, in terms of tourism, it is not a priority for tourism at the moment. If the government had a good resource envelope, Kigezi, the international airport, should be in the Kigezi sub-region, whether it is in the Kabale, Kisoro or Kanungu. Why I say that? Kigezi sub-region is the tourism hub of Uganda because of the mountain gorillas, Bwindi, Mugahinga, and Queen Elizabeth in the southern sector. It brings in over 70% of the tourism revenue.
Mbarara Airfield already exists, but it currently records low passenger traffic compared to other airfields.
The land needed is we don't know where that land will be from. To swallow us, all of us here. In the 80s, we were using Mbarara. It was convenient with the potholes on the roads and all that.
I don't discount 100% Mbarara, but Mbarara location, it is good for trade and other businesses. For tourism specifically, it wouldn't be a priority for an international airport. It's good for, of course, regions to have international airports for trade, other services, health evacuation, travels. But as for tourism, you have got the priorities wrong.
For exporters, especially in the dairy and agriculture sectors, the promise of the airport is appealing. Companies such as Lakeside Dairy currently exports more than 120,000 liters of milk daily to regional markets by road, facing delays and logistical risks along the way. They say air cargo could ease some of these bottlenecks and help open up new markets.
So far, we don't have access of such, like rail, we don't have, airport, we don't have. So the easiest means, it is road as of now.
If we talk about our agriculture, we have people here farming into beef. This would help us export it.
However, others question whether current trade volumes can sustain an airport of this scale, especially as Uganda increasingly produces locally some of the goods it previously imported.
Things were picking from China, now are manufactured this side. Yeah, you hear of Kapeka and all those areas. Chinese have invested in Uganda. So even here, the traffic that used to be there between here and China, it reduced.
We have Nyamiringa, it was earmarked for an international airport. We have Kisoro, but also we have some private initiatives. They should actually, to me, they should have started with these airports even before they do Kabarega for international airport. But yeah, all regions needs to be developed.
Although the airport is largely being justified as a transit and logistics hub, its implications for tourism have also sparked mixed reactions. Some industry players say that if Uganda is to invest in a major tourism airport, Mbarara may not be the most strategic location. They instead point to the Kigezi sub-region, which is closer to key attractions such as gorillas. Stakeholders say the challenge goes beyond airports. Poor road networks and limited domestic flight options continue to undermine access to tourism hotspots.
When you look at the trends of people who come to Kisoro, like I explained, majority actually come through Rwanda, others through, of course, using the road. We have been outcompeted by our neighbors. Reason being, they fly in Kigali. Within 30 minutes, they are inside the park. They do tracking and go back. But here you have to drive, so you almost wasted 2 days.
Rwanda, our neighbors here. Sorry, I always compare with our neighbor. They are charging a gorilla permit $1,500 for one gorilla permit. Why? They have marketed themselves, but they have put infrastructure in place to see the gorillas. You land at Kigezi International Airport, just 2 hours you are in the park on good tarmac road. You see the gorillas, then you do other activities. So that's it. But for us, we are charging only $800 because, and yet we have more gorilla families. I think even better experience for the gorillas because Wind has a lot of families. But because of the connectivity, somebody lands in Entebbe, 10 hours driving here, he reaches Muko, reaching the destination, it becomes a challenge.
But despite the concerns, hope remains among sections of the business community. As we conclude our series, Chasing the Big Dream in the Air, we leave the question to you. Can the proposed Mbarara International Airport realistically take off, or will it remain just a dream on paper? Norbert at Kunda, NTV News.